Hey, happy Sunday. I can finally tell you the story. I was beyond exhausted yesterday, just beyond, and I had to sort of recover all night from, I think, the daily hiking finally really got to me. Anyhow, I tell this story with the hopes that it really helps somebody. The reason I study what I do, why I'm getting the degrees that I'm getting, I guess this is part of the reason my soul came here. I understand. It almost feels like my whole life has been kind of preparing me for this field, because a lot of it feels like it comes naturally to me. It's just kind of the way I'm wired. And I am hoping that I want to spread this information in any way that I can, because it's so important. Because if we don't have our health, what do we have? We could have all of the things, all of the other things of the world, and millions, billions of dollars, and if you don't have your health, what do you have? Anyway, I received a text yesterday. Well, first of all, I saw that it was 11/11. I was doing some writing. I was doing some creative writing. And I'm glad that I get inspired when I travel to return to that, because I lose it here and there. I am creative in other ways, but one of my main mediums has been creative writing, mostly poetry. And so I had noticed it was 11/11. A friend of mine, we always kind of text that to each other when we see that, and she had texted it, and I smiled, and I was sitting there writing, and I received a text from this dear being who I had done some private work with. And the reason she had come to me is she was having some issues with her female reproductive system and did not want to go on birth control. And so we spent a couple of hours together, did a bunch of things, talked about a bunch of things. One of the main things that was sitting in my heart to share with her was that we live in a law-based universe. We are that universe. We are part of that universe. And it's law-based. It's like if you break a traffic law, there's the cause, there's some sort of an effect that's going to happen from breaking that traffic law. The law of gravity. If you decide, I'm going to step off the roof and see what happens, there's a cause and then an effect after stepping off the roof. Our entire body is run on these laws, and it's like what results with our health is in part the effect of us following these laws or not. And so this dear being that came to see me is quite creative, is an artist in her own right. And she had shared with me that she had been very busy, sort of setting up her life financially, had been involved in a job that she was really getting to know and hoping to really get her financial life squared away, and was finding it very hard to find time for her creative endeavors. Yet she was really very much an artist, and I thought, okay. We have, that's one of the archetypes that she holds. Archetype is like a larger pattern that we hold. Some people are teachers. I don't know if, I may have I've been teaching for many years, so I probably hold the archetype of the teacher. It's a larger pattern in my life that I live through. There's the addict, there's the mother, there's the father, there's the geek. These larger patterns. And not only did she hold the archetype of the artist, but we all, at our essence, are creators. And think about the female body. The female body has this reproductive system to create life, but it's not, that area of the body is there sort of seeking to create, not just a baby, but seeking to create, period. So anyhow, I'd gotten this text. I had noticed it was 11:11. I felt some, I don't know, it felt like a heightened energy in the air. It's been kind of growing, and I mentioned all of the astrological things in my videos yesterday. I know I repeated myself. I was just too tired. And the message said that she had gotten her menstrual cycle, and this was not happening. And she said, oh my God, it only took 2 months. And I was very touched that this person reached out to me and shared this. And what affected me most was somebody was open enough to realize that they intrinsically had their own medicine inside of them. Yes, we still do need some external things, water and food, even though that's lessening as we evolve. But we also have a great deal of medicine inside. And this person returned to her creative outlet. This makes me think of Brené Brown's quote. What is it? Creativity. Let me think a second.